Hi guys, and welcome to Visual Basic tutorial of an age calculator. Okay guys, so let me show you guys how this works. First of all, I'm going to show you my folder in here. Look at that. That's my download folder. And in there we don't have the file, so let's look at the details that we have in here. That's the details of Paul Parker. So if I click on save, click on OK, and the system says officially saved right there. Look at that. Click on OK. And if we double click on the saved file, that's the details of Paul Parker right there. Okay, exit out and let's reset and try another one. So let's say the name is Tommy Moore, and Tommy Moore is 78. There we go. Save that. There we go. Click and check this out. There we go. Look at Tommy Moore saved. All right, let's exit out. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start a new project entirely, and just to show you guys how to put one of these together. So let's do that. There we go. I'm using Visual Studio 2022. I'm going to click on create new project, and let's select Visual Basic. So that will be Windows Forms application.net. That is the template I'm using. Click on next. Give you a project a name. I'm going to call it VB calculate age. There. Click on create. And that's my form ready. So I'm just going to drag it that much. So if you look at the properties of my form, that's going to be approximately 1180 by 870. So that will do. So I'm going to go straight to the toolbox. The toolbox, right inside the toolbox, I need a panel. Grab hold of that, just drag it, dump it there. Go to the properties of that very panel, spin it down. I'm going to go for border style. I'm going to make that fixed 3D and change the back color to cadet blue. So we can just type that in there, or you go to, if you go to the web tab, you can always sort out cadet blue right in there. There, that's it. Okay, I'm going to copy that. Hold on to your control, click and drag, and just drag this down. That will do. Grab the top one, drag it down again, and let's change the color of these two controls. Control is the default color, so you can just type that in there. And I'm going to copy this now. First of all, let's reduce it. I'm going to paste it right inside my upper one here that I intend to use as my title. There. Okay, that's looking good. And this lower one, just drag it down. There, it's just kind of like to give it a bit of just to jazz it up a little bit. Now, let's add some labels. Back to my toolbox. Let's pin that down. I need a label. I need one label here, right at the top. Let's change the font size of that label. I'm going to make that, let's see, 40. How 40 is going to look like. 40 bold. All right, that will do. And let's change the data in there to age calculator. And I might as well just put an underline there. There we go. Okay guys, this tutorial is just for beginners, and those of you guys who are well experienced in the use of Visual Basic, you will also gain some knowledge in here. All right, I've added another label. This very label, I'm going to change that to, let's make that maybe about 36. Right. Now hold on to the control, click and drag. We have 2, we have 4, and I need 4 more right there. and that's it. So take it all up. Brilliant. Now let's grab hold of a text box. Come right down here. We need a text box. I want text box right here. And let's change the size, the text box size, to about 36 as well. Okay, brilliant. So I'm going to copy that text box. I only need 2 of those. Something like that. Now I need labels. There's 6 labels, so grab all of those 6 labels. Hold on to your control, click and drag, bring them right here. And let's go to the properties of this label. You see where we have auto size right there. Change the auto size to false. And the back color, let's change it to white. Then the border style, I'm going to make that fixed 3D. There we go. Just kind of look like a text box as well. There, something like that. Scroll right down and let's get rid of the text we have in there. And where we have align, I'm going to align it to the right. These 2 text box, let's get them aligned to the right as well. To the right. And let's give them a name. This label, let's change the name of that label to full name. There. And this text box is going to be known as TXT. Full name. That represents full name. Make sure it's one word. And this is going to be age. The text box right in front of it is going to be known as TXT age. The next one here is label. So we change that to age. And the abbreviation for age is going to be, oh, that's an error. Let's change that to months. Months. And the text box right in front of it, that's going to be LBL months. There. And the next one, that's going to be weeks. So let's come in here, select days and change that to weeks. Back in here, make sure it's selected. Weeks. And change the label in front of it to weeks. LBL weeks. There. Next is days. I will change this to LBL days. Followed by, let's go for hours. Select days. That's going to be hours. And the text, the label right in the front is LBL hours. Paste. And this is going to be minutes. So that will be LBL minutes. And the display label, that'll be minutes. And here, that'll be LBL seconds. No, that's seconds. And the label in front of it, that'll be LBL seconds. There we go. All right, all taken care of. Now we need to add buttons. I'm going to need 4 of those. Grab hold of one and just modify it. Yeah, I think that will do. Change that to. Okay, let's change the text on these 2. I'm going to make that about maybe 34 bold. And I will also change the text on it to calculator. There we go. And I'm going to reduce that much. Yeah, that would do. And we can increase all of these texts here. Yeah. And let me copy this. We have 2 and we have 4. There, that will do. Okay, let's give each of these a name. So this one is going to be known as BTN calculator. There. And here, I'm going to call this preset or save. Or we can just call it save. And change the name to BTN save. There. This is going to be known as BTN reset. There we go. Right. Bring it down. And that's reset. And this is going to be exit. The variable name will be BTN exit. There we go. All done. Now, let's take care of the codes. So, I'm going to start by, first of all, let's take care of the calculator. Double click on the calculate. And in there, in the calculate, I am going to declare a variable. So I'll call that long anyway. Let's say dim. That stands for declare age as long. Come right down. So, and I'm also going to use try catch to just to handle any error that I might run into. So let's say age, that is going to be equals. I want you to convert whatever I have in there. Dot to int 32. Oh, let's see if 64 is going to work. We might as well try that. Let's see. So that is going to be txt age.text. There. So whatever we have in there is stored inside the variable age. So we now come down, say lbl month.text. That will be equals. Convert to string. Converts dot to string, and that is going to be age. Multiply that by 12. There. Then let's take care of months. No, weeks. LBL weeks. And weeks is going to be 52 weeks. Then we have LBL days. Paste. That will be 365. LBL hours. 365 multiplied by 60. Yeah. Oh, hours multiplied by 4 and 24. Okay, copy all of these. Now we want to go for LBL minutes. There. And multiply that by 60. Then we have LBL seconds. There. And multiply by that by 60. Then there we go. There might be another way. There is other way out anyway, but you can do it like this if you want to. Remember, this is a beginner's tutorial. And in here, if you enter a wanted value, a wanted message box to be displayed, dot show, let's just say ex dot message. Okay, and at the same time I want the age. So we go for txt age. Txt age dot focus. No, let's clear it, then set focus. Dot text equals string dot empty tsth dot focus. There we go. And that takes care of that. So if I run it now, let's see how that's going to work. Enter name there, let's say is Dave, and how old is Dave? There we go. Yeah, that's fine. So let's take care of the others. First thing first, I'm going to take care of exit. So with the exit, let's say dim I exit as dialog results. Yeah, there we go. That's it right there. So I'm going to say I exit. We'll get rid of this as well. Now I exit equals message box dot show. Let's say confirm if you want to exit. So that's the first argument, comma. The second argument is going to be age calculator. Second argument. Then the third argument is going to be message box button dot yes or no, comma, and next argument is going to be message box icon dot information. That should be question. Okay, you can use dot question or you can use information, but question is the right one. So I'm going to come in here using an if statement. If I exit equals dialog result yes, then application dot exit. There. So we've just taken care of exit. So if I run it now, check this out. Confirm if you want to exit. No. Confirm if you want to exit. Yes. Then you exit out. Okay, that's fine. Now let's take care of reset. I'm going to copy all of that. Let's come straight into reset here. Double click on that, paste that in here. In the case of reset, I'm going to change this to reset. I reset. The variable will become I reset. There. I reset here. And here, confirm if you want to reset. There we go. And this should be I reset. That's the variable name. There. And instead of exit, we want to clear whatever data we have in there. So let me copy all of these and now just change it around. Copy all of that. Come right down here. Paste that in here. Just to speed up things. So get rid of all of these. There we go. We just want it to be reset. Equals clear. There. And you can also clear using this. You can use that as well. So the choice is yours, whichever you want to use. String empty, you can use that, or you can use the double quotes. Okay, let's use double quotes here. So you see that you can use this or you can use this. Any one of those that you use works. There we go. So I've just taken care of my reset as well. So let's run it and see. Or let's change this to information instead of question. So I'm going to change it to information, or let's go for exclamation. Exclamation sign. Yeah, there we go. Now, if I run the program, then calculate whatever. Calculate. Reset. Confirm if you want to reset. No. Confirm if you want to reset. Yes. Okay. Now, let's do one thing. I want to get this center. This form come straight to the properties. You see where we have start position. I'm going to change that to center screen. Now, finally, let's take care of save. Double click on save. Okay, with the save, first of all, I'm going to declare the following: dim file name as string, and the name of my file, we can just call it age saved dot txt. That should be in quotes. So that's the name of the file. Save. There we go. So that's the name of my file. Now I'm going to use this object in here, download, because I want to be able to save it inside my download folder. So I'm going to say download folder. Let's go for the path. That will be equals or as string, and that is going to be equals path dot combine, and that will be the environment. We combine in the environment, yeah, dot get folder, dot get folder path, yeah. Then we now say the same environment dot specify folder and dot user path, user profile. So put a comma here, and the profile we're talking of, that's going to be that of the download. There we go. Now that part is taken care of. We now want to take care of the, oh, let's see what's wrong with this. Why do we have error here? That's going to be part. There we go. Get rid of that. Parts dot combine. Okay, that should be parts with an S, and download should be with an S. Okay. Now the next thing is we then need to declare the file path. Let's say dim file path as, that will be string, and that is going to be equals this combine part. Okay, combine part, and that is going to be, okay, download folder paths, yeah, that will do, comma, and then file name, paste that right there and close that. There. So I've just told the system where my file, this very file here, age saved, is going to be saved. Okay, the file where we're going to get the data that we're saving, so I'm going to call that the instant, and we'll call that as write new. That would be string writer. There we go, string writer, and what you're writing in there is going to be the file part. Brilliant. Now next, let's write the name of what we want to enter in there. So I'm going to say writer dot write line, and the first one, that is going to be the full name. I'm going to say full name plus VB tab, add another plus, speech mark, let's say plus again, and that's going to be txt full name, yeah, full name dot text. Okay, the first one is taken care of. I'm just going to copy all of this. So we need 2 more, I think. Yeah, I think 2 more. There. So this is going to be age. And this will be months. Weeks. And here that will be hours. We have minutes. Yeah, is that right? No, there's days. Days. Hours. Minutes. Seconds. There we go. And here, this is long, so let's change this to double. Yeah. So all these other ones will be double. Yeah. Why not double? Double tap. Double tap. Double tap. And here double tap as well. Okay, let's change the name of these to seconds. TXT seconds. Yeah. TXT. Oh no, it's LBL seconds. LBL seconds. And this is LBL. The next one is LBL hours. LBL hours. LBL days. LBL weeks. LBL months. LBL age. There we go. No, it's not LBL age, it's TXT age because you have to enter a value in there. There we go. And once that is saved, I want a message box. Let's say message box dot show and message box. Message box dot show, and that's going to be, we can say just, let's say $, and what will be the message? The data saved to, let's enter the file part. And close that off. Come right there, close this off, and that is it. Okay, I think that is fine. Now let me try this out. Run. Enter a name there, so I'm going to enter Femi Johnson. And Johnson age, Johnson is about 62 months. Calculate that. There we go. Now let's save Johnson information. Save. Okay, this file must be saved, so let's go into my folder. That's it, age saved. There we go. Look at Johnson right there. So I think I'm going to delete 2 tabs. Okay, let's delete 1 each. All right, that's fine. Exit. Yeah, that works. Come back in here. Get rid of 1 tab here. And another one here. Now let's try it out one more time. Run. So that's it. Let's enter Paul Parker. and Paul Parker is 63. Calculate, save. Okay, let's come into my folder. So let's go there. Check that out. There we go. Look at that. Okay, guys, and that is how you create your own age calculator for beginners. So with that, guys, I'm gonna call it the end of this brilliant tutorial. I suppose you guys enjoyed, and please do subscribe to my channel, and you can also join to become a member of the channel. And you all have a nice day now, and bye for now.